Yo, what's up? I'm gonna show you guys how to find augments that is required to make Astral, Mana Reverie, Aether Factor, and how to prepare yourself for Absolute Glare, among with other augments you should be farming at in game. So first things first, let's go down the list with Astral. Astral can easily be farmed over at the Persona Urgent Quest, the Void Trigger, which you can get off of Rising Weapon 4 badges very easily. You get everything you need from this trigger. You get Soul Darkness, Persona Soul, Elder Soul, Luther Soul, Gemini Soul, Apprentice Soul, all of those souls. It takes all 5 of those souls, except for Soul of Darkness, to make Soul Catalyst. You take 4 Soul Catalyst plus a Soul of Darkness to make an Astral Soul. Really good stuff. Very easy. One of the easiest souls to make and the cheapest one. There's also Union and Ray weapons that drop on very high slot, usually 8 slot, on the Rainbow Tokyo keys, if you have any. They are usually given out on occasion during campaigns, events, or whatever. Not a whole lot. I can't remember how much they go for on the player market. They usually go... I really don't know. You just gotta have to check that on your own. But they're pretty easy to get and very cheap. Especially during the days when they hand out those rainbow keys. Next up we have is Aether Factor. Unfortunately, Aether Factor is really, really, really hard to make. You can grind half of the materials you need to make Aether Factor from the mother triggers. The only difference between these two mother triggers is the 12-player version is Creator and the solo is the Shatterer. That's the only difference. They have the same drops, same drop rates, blah, blah, blah. Though Creator does have better drop rates simply because of the party tri-boost effect you get from partying up. But still, you get Deus Factor, you get Mother Factor, and you also get, what's it called? Escalating Soul. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these. My pronunciation is ass. Anyhow, you get those 3 augments just from these triggers. Now, if to get Yamato Factor, which is needed, you need all 3 factors to make Factor Catalyst. To get Yamato Factor, you're going to need to play through Iron Assault Trigger. Unfortunately, they drop at a very low slot. Very low slots. Yamato Trigger, the Iron Assault Trigger. Quest, I think it was Eastern Soul. Yes, it was Eastern Soul. It drops Yamato Factor and Eastern Soul. Not really a good place to farm for, because especially don't even try soloing it, because the AIS segment at the end of the quest where you fight actual Yamato is scaled. The AIS is scaled to difficulty, so you're gonna be doing terrible damage either way. If you are high level and still doing the quest on a lower difficulty or whatever, it's still going to be terrible. It's terrible. You may one-shot enemies on the highest difficulty, which is extra hard, but it will take forever to destroy Yamato on your own. Not a whole lot of players play this either, and honestly, I wouldn't say it's worth it, because you could just go through Endless Quest, Endless Edge, that is, not Rondo, Edge, and try your luck at getting the Yamato Factor, Eastern Soul, and Full Vegas Soul. Now, there's a thing about Full Vegas Soul I don't know too much about. For some reason, they are not that expensive over at Ship 3. They're only about 300k. Full Vegas Soul. At least on an 8-slot weapon, that is. I'm not sure if this is because they drop easily on Endless for very easily on Endless, or if I know they also drop at Expedition and the Ribroids obviously Vegas expedition, but I'm not sure how good the slot drops are. But they're not that expensive. Well, at least full Vegas Soul. Yamato Soul, however, is a pain. It's a huge pain. It is quite expensive. Really quite expensive. 4 million. Yeah, that is quite a decent amount of Meseta. Especially since you need 4 of these at the least. Because you're going to need 4 Soul Catalysts plus whatever soul you get from combining the full Vegas, 2 of either full Vegas Soul, Eastern Soul, or what was the other soul called? Escalating Soul, to make that one augment that you combine with 4 soul catalysts that make Aether Factor. So yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass. But in the future, I know the Japanese version of the game has a weapon that has an augment factor that has Aether Factor onto it. So that makes the farming a lot less of a pain in the ass. I'm not sure if there are other quests that drops those Yamato factors or Eastern Souls, full Vegas Souls much easily. But at this current state, it is really hard to make Aether Factor. Next up you have is Mana Reverie. Mana Reverie can be easily farmed by, I think it's in weapon 5 or 4. 4. Weapon 4. 4s. Where is it? Wisdom Incarnate. This is the Luther urgent quest. Play this on ultra hard. Because I think the Omega Memoria and Reverie Catalyst has a chance at dropping at ultra hard difficulty only. I have gotten a couple of Omega Memorias to drop before. Their drop rate isn't all that too bad. For instance, I farmed last night for about an hour and a half and gotten like 2 of them to drop on an 8-slot weapon, so it's not a bad drop rate. I haven't gotten, I can't recall getting a, what was I going to call it, Reverie? Omega Reverie? No. Reverie Catalyst, excuse me. But they do drop. And that's all you really need to make Mana Reverie. You need 4. But if you want to make it by hand and you don't want to deal with that random RNG chance, these Void Triggers also drop all the Reveries except for, of course, Reverie Catalyst that you need. You take all 5 of those Reveries, Persona, Luther, Elder, Gemini, Apprentice, who else am I missing? Persona. Take all those 5 and you can make Reverie Catalyst. Now, to make Omega Memoria, you're going to need, trying to remember the names, Omega Reverie, Fabulous Soul, and, Histora Soul. You get Histora Soul from Black Fellworm Trigger. You can also try Crimson, but I recommend Black simply because it requires fewer players, just 4 players. It's faster. Same drops. Goddamn, excuse me. You get Fabulous Soul from doing the Woods Expedition or Buster Quest. Not really appealing, but hey, that's how you get Fabulous Soul. And to get Omega Reverie, Revere, my bad. You get those just from, you can get those from any episode 5 urgent quest, I believe. Like, for instance, Black Fellworm definitely drops those. So you can farm for those at the same time as you're farming for Histora Soul. Though I don't think Void Trigger actually drops those Reverie, Omega Reveries. Reveres. God damn it. Whatever. Excuse me for my mispronunciation. It's terrible. I keep mixing my words up. Alright. So, next thing is Absolute Glare. We cannot make Absolute Glare as of this moment. We are missing like 2 glares in order to make it. You can make a Glare Catalyst, which requires, I can't remember the names of the glares on top of my head. I'll probably edit this video with a caption showcasing what you need to make Absolute Glare, what you need to make Glare Catalyst, and whatnot. The best way is through the urgent quest, the Armada ship urgent quest. Those drop high slot glares. Really good for that. What else? I'm trying to remember. Divide quest is really good to get some of the boss glares, such as Varuna, Mitra glare. I forgot what was the other one called, like Exa glare or whatever. Yeah, right here. X-Gold Glare. Got a couple of those. I can't remember the exact recipe, like I said, caption, whatever. That's about it for your big 4 glares. Once you do have all those 4 glares, my bad, augments, once you have Astral Soul, Mana Reverie, or Reverie, god damn it. I keep mixing up the two. They sound so similar. And then Aether Factor. I'm getting sidetracked. My bad. And then Absolute Glare. Once you have all 4 of those, you can combine those 4 together to make Guardian Soul. Though I don't believe Guardian Soul has a good success chance. I think it has a low success chance, like 30, 20%, 10% is its base, something low like that. So it's kind of a very risky decision if you want to try making Guardian Soul, especially when augment boost is, well, especially during a week that augment boosting, affixing chances isn't being boosted. My bad. God damn it. Can't speak today. That's about it for the big glares or augments. Other noteworthy augments are crack augments. These crack augments are really good. You can farm these through ship infiltration, at least for the units, because ship infiltration drops stuff at low slots. You can get a few glares from there too, but yet again, low slot, which doesn't really matter much for units, because for units, you're usually augmenting at 6 slots and then up-slotting it through the augment passes from there. At least that's how I usually go about it, since it's really difficult to find high slot units in general. For high slot weapons, you can get high slot weapon cracks during the 4th recommendation quest. I forgot the name of it, but it has Chaos in its title, and it's the one where you fight through stages of bosses, with the 5th stage boss being the train. That recommendation quest is really good, not just for high slot crack, at a chance at high slot crack weapons. It's rare, but it's not that rare. But you can also get some really good units. You can get S4, a really good S4, in my opinion. I think it was called like Precision Balance or something like that. Those units, that S-Augment 4 is really good. You can also find that S-Augment through the mother trigger I was talking about earlier. Really good stuff. What other noteworthy stuff? Oh, yeah. I guess this is noteworthy, but I wouldn't recommend farming for, because it's a pain to get, which is the veteran resolve stuff. You get these by just spamming the same time attack quest over and over and over again in a row, non-stop, for a chance at getting abducted. And once you do get abducted, you only get one of these. And the one I got was a 1-slot Reverie, fucking god damn it, Veteran Resolve 3. Yeah, this is the one guaranteed drop. You also get a title reward for getting abducted, and this is my title reward. I think this is the title reward you get for your first time being abducted. And then any other times you get abducted, yeah, I don't remember the exact title requirements. It's like 1, 3, 5, 10, something like that. Once you get abducted multiple times, after a certain amount, you get these units that have Veteran Resolve onto them as a title reward. Those units are really, really expensive on the player market. They usually go for a couple of million. On ship 3, like 4 million and whatnot. It's ridiculous. Really ridiculous. As you can see, 2 million just for Rev 1 on a 1 slot. Good luck trying to upslot that to and try to augment with that. Really expensive, really hard to get. For reference, it took me about, like, I was farming with a friend doing time trials at Tokyo. It took us about like an hour and 20 or 10 minutes, something like that. It took forever just for one induction, and you get one unit. It not worth it. Not worth the time going for, honestly. Really not worth it. Other augments. There is an S grade augment called Escalating Pursuit, I believe, that you can get through the current Valentine's urgent quest. I don't know where else to get it though, so once that urgent quest is over, I guess you're out of luck there. Where is it? Yeah, really crazy expensive. And then you can also get let me bring it up. Precision Will 2. This is really good. You get this off of the Fellworm trigger quest. As a weapon will usually drop this. A Val weapon usually has this on it. So pay attention to your Val weapons when doing the ultra hard Fellworm quest, because you might get lucky. Those things are worth about, like, last I checked, about 20 million on ship 3. I play on ship 3, by the way, so I don't know what the price is on those for other ships, but yeah. One thing to note, even though this is gonna expire very soon, is the AC Swap Shop. The AC Swap Shop has a couple of really nice stuff. I forgot to mention Skydance Support. You can farm one of the mining defense spaces on Ultra Hard. Don't remember which one, or if all of them has a chance at dropping this, to get Skydance Support. Really good S-Augment, but mining defense, dude. Like, that's disgusting. I'm not going to farm on that no matter what. I hate it. So I went ahead, used a bunch of my Meseta to buy a bunch of AC's badges, and just traded it for my guaranteed Skydance right here. Yeah, it's really bad. Just, yeah. Don't do it, dude. Just don't play mining defense. It's really bad. I mean, if you really want Skydance and they don't have the AC stuff going on, then I guess you got no other choice, dude. Oh yeah. There's also Ultra Hard Luther Quest that I mentioned before has an S7. It can drop Fortified 2s. Not just the regular Fortified 2s, the ones that boost stats by 50. I've been trying to get the Fortified Melee 2 for quite a while, and still no luck, but I have gotten Technique 2. I also have seen somebody with an S7 Fortify, I forgot what was the name of it, but it boosts all attack by like 30, I believe. Melee, range, and tech by 30. So that's another good S-Augment farm for at Luther, Ultra Hard. Of course, the episode 5 Luther, my bad. Episode 5 Luther. Not the old Luther quest, the one that's more the date on the weapon badge 4s. Those are the ones you want to grind in. Farm in, my bad. And that's about it, really. I can't think of any other useful information to go through. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you guys got any other interesting things to farm for at Endgame, like other interesting augments I should be looking at, then go ahead, leave them in the comments. I know there's weapons, high slot weapons with really good augment factors. Excuse me. They usually drop in Quest and whatnot. I do believe Divide Quest drops dim weapons, and I think dim weapons have let me double check on this. Augment, yep, dim weapons have stat 6s, which is really nice. You also, I believe you need these dim weapons to make the steel weapons if you're planning on making those, so you're probably gonna want to get an 8 slot of those anyway. You get those from Divide Quest. One last thing I forgot to talk about is if you're farming through the mother triggers, there is a chance you may have gotten a Clifard weapon to drop. If these drop at 8 slots, I strongly recommend you exchange these at Ziggs for the Zenith weapons. Because the Zenith's potential life guidance is really strong. It boosts the odds of your affixing by 10%. This is very valuable because if you're trying to fix something with a catalyst, for instance, that has a 10% chance, you can just use the Zenith as a base. It has to be a base, though. That's one thing I have to say. The Zenith has to be the base when affixing. But yeah, it boosts the odds of affixing by 10%. It's also pretty valuable on the market and scarce. I believe it's like 17 million over at the Ship 3. So that's pretty good meseta. Really good meseta. So yeah, keep that in mind. Don't turn them into cubes. If they're 8 slots, pay attention to how many slots they got. If they're pretty good, exchange them over at Ziggs. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, and like I said before, leave a comment below if you guys got any questions or whatnot. I'll try my best to answer them. And yeah, goodbye.